Family, YJR family. We're starting off the morning right now. You guys like a little vlog of the day. We're starting off with breakfast. Uh, we have 150 grams of egg whites, one egg, three pieces of bacon, and then some protein pancakes. I forgot the exact calories on that. I think that's like I can check it and tell you guys. Or I'll put the macros here somewhere for you guys to see it. But you gotta weigh your food, bro. Like I understand that people like to eyeball their food and shit like that, but if you're not weighing up everything that you're doing, bro, you have no clue, right? And humans are going to you're always going to minimize the damage. Okay, what do I mean by that? Like you might look at something and be like, "Oh, it's healthy. It's like 300 calories. It's nothing bad." Whole time it's like 600 calories, right? And your body doesn't go, "Oh, this is healthy." Fat loss. It doesn't go like that. I promise you it does not go like that. It goes based off of how many calories that you're eating a day, okay? So basically it goes at the end of the week, your body takes inventory, okay? Takes inventory. How many calories that you overall consumed for that week, okay? Overall. And then it's going to go, how many calories did you burn this week? Because your body takes inventory of this stuff. Okay? It does. It really does. And if you burned more calories, right, than you consumed, you will drop weight. And if you ate more calories than you burned, you will store that as body fat. You'll store that extra energy as body fat because all food at the end of the day is just energy. Okay, it's just energy at the end of the day. So if you have extra fat on you, you just have stored energy. So that's why you have to burn it off. And you can't really burn it off. I mean, you won't really know, how many calories you're eating a day, and you won't really know, you know, why you're losing weight if you don't track your food. Right? So I have a scale right here. Show you guys real quick. I have a scale right here, a nice little scale. Weigh up my food, bro. I weigh myself in the morning as soon as I wake up. Right? I woke up today at 176.5. Right? Something like that. I put it into my training app, so I know it's like yeah 176.5 something like that. So I'm gonna drop down to under 170 to see what that looks like. Well, I kind of know what it's gonna look like because I've been there before, but I'm gonna do it again, drop under there. 'Cause that's when like my abs are like showing the most. That's when I have a good amount of size. I'm eating about 200 grams of protein a day. Specifically 175 grams, 175 grams to be exact, right? So I'm eating 175 grams of protein every single day. So that's gonna maintain the muscle as I drop the body fat, right? And I go in, I cook all my food, right? Cook all my food. Like today is meal prep day, so I'll take inventory of all the things that I have to get because I have a meal plan. Like a lot of people, they'll go into the grocery store and they won't have a plan at all, right? They won't have a plan. So I have a plan. I know exactly what foods I need to eat, right, and get from the grocery store. Right, I have a budget. Right, I know that I'm only supposed to be spending like $100, less than $100. All right, I literally eat chicken, rice, um, eggs, bacon, right, pancakes, and then at the end of the night I have some protein ice cream. Right, I have one cheat meal, maybe two, because I don't restrict myself. I maybe have two cheat meals a week, maybe that's max. So I have a structure. I have a whole nutritional structure. Okay, I track my food every single day. Okay. Now I don't track it as I go, okay? Because you guys will be like, "Well, does that mean I have to track it every single day as I go?" That's so tedious. No, since I eat the same foods and I weigh it up, what I do is, right, I put it into my fitness pal, right? I put it into my fitness pal and I track it into my fitness pal. All right, I wish I could show you guys because I don't have this is my main phone that I have it on, but I track it into my fitness pal. And then what I do from there is I track all the food and then I just copy it over to the next day. So like literally as soon as I wake up, I just copy it over to the next day. It takes me literally less than 2 or 3 minutes to do it. It doesn't take long at all. So I know exactly what I need to eat to get the exact body that I want. And y'all don't know that. Right? Y'all don't know that. Y'all are kind of guessing. Y'all are like, well, if I kind of, no. If you want to be successful, right? You want to get the body, you want to get a better body, right? You have to have structure, you have to have routine, you have to know your numbers, right? Like think about it. NBA players, right? They have complete structure. They know what time they're going to go into work or what time they're going to the gym. They know exactly what time practice is. They know what time the games are. They're structured. Okay. Success and structure are synonymous, right? You need to have a routine and structure in order to be successful. There's no way that you cannot have it, right? There's no way. So, I got these, I got it right here, right? I got, my eggs and everything cooking. I want to get the bacon, done. I'm gonna throw it on here too. So get the bacon on here too. I just finished up the bacon though. Well, I just got some new bacon. I just got some new bacon yesterday because I ran out. I wouldn't have. If I would have waited today, I wouldn't have had none for today. So then I kind of would have messed up my macros a little bit. So, yeah. We got the eggs right here cooking. That's 150 grams of egg whites. We got the bacon, and then we got the Zero Cal log cabin right here. We got the Zero Cal log cabin right here. We don't have the Premier Protein pancakes already made. Bro, I'm telling you, breakfast only takes me 10 minutes to make. If that. 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's all you need. 10 minutes. Right? 10 minutes. Then I could just grab me a little protein shake because my girl got some protein shakes that she purchased on the go protein. Start the day off with, bro. You can start the day off easily with 40-50 grams of protein, bro. That's how you get in shape, bro. That's how you get in shape. Like I used to always think that getting in shape was just the working out portion, but that's because when I started all this shit though, right? We didn't have all this information. Like when I started back in 2018, right? People weren't talking about macros and tracking your food and shit like that. They weren't. They was focusing more on mindset and just getting into the gym and stuff like that. So I was basically eating whatever, right? I was basically just eating whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I still was in good shape because I wasn't eating like a total jackass. But when you start tracking your food, it just makes everything more precise, right? So like basically what will happen is I would overwork out, right? Because I have to drop body fat, right? So now that we have it more precise now where you can track everything, you can actually work out less, diet harder, and get in better shape. Like all you need is 3 or 4 days out the week in the gym. All you need. Now, personally, I like to go a little bit more because it just helps me with other mental aspects of my life too. So I go more personally. But all you need is 4 days. That's all you need. And if you really precise, you only really need 3. But you have to be very precise though with that case. We got the eggs cooking, this cooking. I'll catch you guys in a minute. I'm gonna eat this. We'll head out. I'll catch y'all soon. Just got in the car. I got my Gorilla Minds. We're gonna go knock out some legs. I was going to, kind of like walk you guys through the workout, and like tell you guys like my thoughts and how I'm gonna approach the workout. But I'm not gonna really do that. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys, what I'm doing, and then you guys can like just see the intensity and stuff like that. But all my exercises are, they're tracked, right? So like I use this phone right here to track my sets, my reps. I go in there with complete structure, bro. Like I know exactly what workouts that I'm going to do. I know how many sets and reps I'm going to do. I know exactly what I have to do to get the exact body that I want, right? There's no guesswork. We're in the gym, right? And we're getting it done, right? So, yeah, bro. So like, I'm kind of like a little bit lower in energy in the morning, especially, so I just use that workout to really wake me up. The caffeine and stuff like that to wake me up, but it is what it is. So you guys will gradually see my my mood get like higher and higher throughout the day. That's just how it goes. And then after the gym, I gotta go grab some stuff from my old apartment. Gotta go grocery. I don't think I have to go grocery shopping, but I'll just grab some more stuff from the grocery store. And then after that, do some client stuff. Today's Wednesday, so it's not much. Like, it's not many calls today, right? Like, I intentionally took this day not to take any calls, right? So that I can use it to, like, do other things like life stuff, right? Like, we got to get our TVs, moved from my other apartment to this apartment, right? So I use today to kind of like knock out life stuff, and then I have my setters and my employees that work for me. They're working today around the clock, so I have people working for me around the clock. Like days like this, I'll be like grabbing massages, getting my hair cut, stuff like that. Today and Sunday, so that when Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday come around, I can just focus on just working. But you need at least 2 days to like knock out life shit, because life does get in the way, right? Hey, say hi.
Hi.
She didn't compliment me on my haircut. She didn't compliment me on my haircut, so she got the army hat on. She's about work today. She's about business today. Tell them how much.
You tell them the truth before you continue.
Tell them how many pounds you dropped.
I'll let you tell them the truth.
Okay, she did.
I did what? Now don't get nervous now.
She did compliment my haircut.
No, okay. Stop lying. Stop. L-I-E. Stop telling L-I-Es.
L-I-E?
L-I-E-S. Stop telling L-I-E-S.
All right, you guys, I gotta drive us here without killing us, so catch y'all soon.
Yes,
You guys, so right now I am doing some work. I just left the gym not too long ago. Couldn't complete my full lift because I had to take my girl back home so she can get ready for work. But right now I have coaches on my team. Okay, so basically when you join my program, you will not be working directly with me unless you pay a premium price. But you will be working, under my two coaches, right? I'm just being very transparent with you guys because I never want to lie to you guys, and I don't want you guys to be thinking like, oh yeah, well George, gypped me. No, I'm letting you know right now, okay? So basically, I put in here, right? Team, quick update. As YJR is growing, we're making coaching adjustments so every client gets a higher level of support, faster communication, and more eyes on their execution. All of you have been reassigned to my two coaches as your main coach inside the program. This is not a downgrade. This is not anyone being singled out, and this is not because anything is wrong. This is a system upgrade so we can serve everybody better. I want to be clear. Everyone is still fully taken care of. You still have the YJR standard, the same expectations, the same accountability, and the same mission. Get you in the best shape possible with the lifestyle you actually live. Lorenzo and Daniel, and then then I talk about the rest. So Right now, what I'm doing is, this is a coaching operating system for all my coaches so that they can serve you guys at a high level. Like every coach that is working with me, I've personally trained myself. Okay. So they're not just random people that have never worked with me. I've ingrained the YJR lifestyle into them, right? Like these people eat, breathe, shit YJR, right? They do. They do to the T. So I trust them so much because they love this shit. They really love this shit, and they really live it to the T. They really track their macros every day. They really do their push-ups every single day. They read the devotional every single day, bro. They're just not random people that I just found on the internet. Like these are people that actually worked with me. Okay, so I want you guys to know that, right? Because when you guys come into the program, if you come, in my program, that's $250 a month, right? I won't be the one coaching you. I would have made your plan, but like the person that's going to actually hold you accountable on a day-to-day basis is going to be my coaches, right? Because I'm doing other things. I'm shooting these videos, and I'm creating things for you guys to make you successful, right? So I can't coach 100 plus people. I just can't coach 100 plus people. I've tried, and it literally drew me insane, right? So I have people under me to help me with that. Now I'm still in the group every single day. I still run my Friday calls because if you guys don't know, I have a Friday call with all my clients every single Friday. I run that call. I personally run that call. Okay, no one else does. You will be talking to me on that call, and you can still text me, right? So like, if you hop on my team, you hop on the program, right, with me, right, and you talk to me, bro, you can still message me after that. I just won't personally be messaging you every single day like, hey, did you hit your macros today? I just won't be doing that no more, right? I've done that, right? So in order for YJR to grow, in order for my my brand to grow, I have to do other things, right? I have employees that I have to now manage. So, bro, it's just a lot of things going on. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that because I'm always transparent with you guys. I don't want you guys thinking that, then don't get me wrong. Like I have higher tier clients. Like if you want to work with me directly, you're going to have to pay a premium, right? Because that's the premium that I'm working on right now. But like for $250, $300 a month, bro, like my coaches are going to hold you accountable, and we hold you extremely accountable, right? Like we message you every day. No other coaches do. No other coaching program does that because we care about you guys. We love you guys, right? So if you guys want to join the team, bro, if you guys want to join one-on-one coaching and really, work with me, and you guys really want to join the YJR lifestyle and really like embody it to the T, bro, just hit the link, sign up, and then, come on, like just come join the squad, bro. But overall, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm also looking for, somebody, to move my TVs like I was telling you guys before. And then I still have to finish my lift. But I'm going to finish this up. I got a 3-day routine that I have to finish up. And then we're going to be in those DMs. I'm going to go to the pool, be in the DMs, and I'm going to, get some more book calls so that we can sign some people up. Because I've already signed 2 people this week. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start documenting the process, so that you guys can actually see the work, right? Like, and it's daunting to really like just take out my phone and just show you guys the work that I'm doing and, my thoughts and all that kind of stuff, every single day. But it's just what I'm going to do because I don't want you guys to one day to be like, oh, yeah, like he was an overnight success. Like he doesn't get the grind. Like, no, I showed you guys the grind for years. Like, that's why I documented, right? So that when other people try to say shit about this, they're like, no. George, no, we watched George for years. We watched George for 20 years, right? This isn't something that he just made up. So with that being said, you guys, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm gonna work on this 3-day routine for you guys. Bro, it's fire. It's the routines that I'm crafting out because I'm updating the workout routines, bro. They're scientifically backed. They're going to get you exactly to where you want to go. They have stretches in them so that you're not tight, right, bro? Like I'm telling you, this is different. Like this is no shit that you're going to see on the internet, bro. Like my workouts that I give you guys, right, are going to help you really like level up to the next level, bro. Right. And then my coaches were masters at macro manipulation, right? And really
really using macros to get the body that that our clients really want, right? Manipulating steps so that you can drop body fat without putting too much pressure on your joints, bro. We've mastered this shit. Like I've become a master at this shit. Like I can literally turn somebody, I could transform somebody in 6 months if they really just locked in with everything that I tell them to do. I can change someone's whole mindset. I can change their body, right? I can change their trajectory of life, bro. I can change it all in 6 months, right? People out here still losing COVID, trying to lose COVID weight, right? Like this, man, that's crazy. But yeah, we signed 2 people. This week, my goal every single week is to sign 5 to 10, right? Get at least 5 in my one-on-one coaching, right? Where they work with, me and my coaches directly, and then try to get at least 2 people in our YJR Foundation, all right? Because the YJR Foundation, if you guys don't know what the YJR Foundation is, I'll show you guys real quick, all right? I did make a video on the YJR Foundation. So look, this is the YJR Foundation right here, okay? The YJR Foundation is if you can't afford to work with me one-on-one, okay? You can join the YJR Foundation for only $47, right? And it has a whole classroom. It has the YJR standard here. It has, how to basically how to do your macros on your own so that you can drop body fat. But like, bro, like literally I have a whole video here, right? How I cut down my clients to look exactly like, not like this, because it takes years to look like this, but like how to get so cut. Like, because a lot of you guys be losing body fat, but you don't be strong, and you don't look full, and you don't have muscle. I show you how to do this right here. I show you how I dropped my belly fat. Part 1 right here, whole video, right? Protein, carbs explained, bro. Like I have a whole breakdown of all this shit, bro. Like this is not like I have build your own training, right? How to build your training routine. Like I literally break it down to you in depth how I would build your training for you, bro. If you can't get in shape with this, and then also we have a community, right? We have a community, and then we have a client Q&A every Friday where you can talk to a coach directly and ask them questions. If you can't get in shape with this, bro, I don't know what to tell you. If you can't get in shape with this right here, it's because you need accountability. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Okay? Like anyone that is a part of this community right here is able to get great results. Straight up, bro. Like, unless you just literally just don't have the time to like make your own plan, you don't want to sit down and watch the modules and stuff like that. I get it, because you're super busy. That's when you need coaching. That's when you need someone like me to make your plan for you, right? Because my clients in my one-on-one coaching, there's no thinking. We lay the plan out to you for you so clear, right? And so structured, right? You'll know exactly what to do every single day. Oh, I need to do this. Okay, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to eat this much. Here's the foods that I need to eat. Perfect. All you have to do is execute. That's it. If you're a person that can execute, this is perfect for you. Okay? Perfect. Now, if you're a person that can't execute because of mindset, life chaotic, or whatever, then that's when you have to probably get the premium and talk to me, because then I can reframe your mindset, right, in a way where you can actually follow a routine. Okay? But other than that, bro, like, bro, this is it, right? So I'll link the foundation here under this video, bro. But bro, like this is the one.
It's the end of the day. Really today was spent, I'm not gonna lie, I took like a midday nap. But really just, bro, it's a lot of shit going on. Like, I still have to move my apartment, move all my stuff from my old apartment to this apartment. So that's been consuming me a lot. And then on top of that, I'm making a transition in the company. Like I was telling you guys earlier today that, basically like a lot of my clients are going to be, I have coaches under me now. So I have to make sure that they have everything that they need to, help my clients. But content has kind of been put on the back burner a little bit. So tomorrow we do have some people, putting up our TVs and everything. And, I'm gonna be bringing a lot of stuff, over, tomorrow, and then, you're just really making that transition to moving out of my apartment fully. But yeah, bro, like, um like I'm morphing into my role, which is going to be just basically just shooting content. Like I'll be spending the majority of my day, right, just creating content and creating for other people all day, because I've set up my business that way, right? Like now I've set up my business where I can shoot, 10, 15 pieces of content and not have to worry about clients, don't have to worry about really like my other employees, right? I don't have to worry about sending DMs and stuff like that to people. And yeah, I have to wait, I have to hop on calls with people, but that's cool. That's still a part of speaking and stuff like that. I've set up my day where it's all about creation, right? Creation, and speaking and communication. So and kind of working out too. So that's the majority of my day now. That's what I'm gonna just be focusing on mastering. Because at first I was just doing a lot of sending a lot of DMs and doing a lot of admin work, and there's nothing wrong with admin work at the end of the day, but it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do it if I have to, and I've been having to do it over the last couple you know uh weeks or so, but well, actually the last couple of years, but overall, like today's been just like one of those days, right? Like honestly just felt like super like body hurting, mentally just fatigued and out of it. Once I can really get this move out the way like completely, um I'm good, bro. Like and then once um my coaches really know what to do at this point. It's really just making sure that the other people, my other employees, know what they're doing, right? To the T, so that I can have that peace of mind of knowing, okay, at least they know, like at least they know at this point, right? So, but it's going to come down to the content. It's going to come down to the content. If the content is not, if I'm not creating powerful content, if I'm not creating, informative content, right? Like none of this works, right? So I have the most important job now, right? Which is speaking with conviction on camera, um, you know, documenting, giving value, all that kind of good stuff. Um, yeah. So that's what we got to do moving forward.